वेलकम टू आई टुडे पॉडकास्ट लेट्स टॉक। दिस इज योर होस्ट मोहम्मद अफान और आज हम एपिसोड कर रहे हैं हार्वर्ड मन के विनिंग डेलीगेशन के साथ। जी, ये हमारे साथ है उस्मान। उस्मान, अपना थोड़ा इंट्रोडक्शन दे दे जो लोग आपको नहीं जानते हैं।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मेरा नाम मोहम्मद उस्मान रशीद है और मैं थर्ड ईयर IBA का स्टूडेंट हूँ, अकाउंटिंग एंड फाइनेंस का। और फॉर्चुनेटली आफ्टर एक्चुअली doing a lot of battle, I was able to win the CEO of the Public Speaking Society. और this year हम लोगों ने काफ़ी पब्लिक स्पीकिंग के इवेंट्स कराए और एक नया रोल दे दिया है एक पब्लिक स्पीकिंग सोसाइटी को, एक वो स्टेपिंग स्टोन दे दिया है जिसके लिए आई बिलीव के काफी सारे स्टूडेंट्स परस्यू करेंगे नेक्स्ट ईयर और एडवाइस लेंगे, आई वांट देम टू परस्यू फॉर दैट। सो या
राइट, तो आपने बात की दैट एक्सपीरियंस पब्लिक स्पीकिंग सोसाइटी रिसर्जेंस आया आपकी, पहले हमारी बात हो रही थी। तो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट MUNs इन जनरल। हमने देखा है कि इन द पास्ट MUNs बहुत पीक में थे, हर गली गली में MUNs होते थे, मगर अब रिसेंटली हमने देखा है MUNs itself डिक्लाइन पे है। पीपल आर नॉट विलिंग, आई थिंक वो जो हाइप थी वो चली गई है। मतलब व्हाट्स योर एक्सपीरियंस बिन, आपने म्यूनिक भी करवाया एंड व्हाट्स योर एक्सपीरियंस देयर?
So I'll be very honest with you. I have been doing public speaking for quite a lot of time now. ठीक है, पब्लिक स्पीकिंग इन द सेंस कि हम लोग ये समझते हैं कि पब्लिक स्पीकिंग सिर्फ स्पीच देना है, डेक्लेमेशन देना है। आई डू अ लॉट ऑफ होस्टिंग इवेंट्स इज ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ पब्लिक स्पीकिंग। सही है। और जब बात आती है MUNs की, तो जस्ट लाइक यू सेड कि MUN सर्किट कोविड के बाद बहुत डेड हो गया था। ठीक है, and I have seen the MUN circuit when I had to interact with them directly because I need coaches, I need debate people to come for Munich, judge for Munich. But the point is, fortunately, when we won the PSS का ये जो पैनल जीते थे,
ठीक है,
इस साल MUN circuit कराची के अंदर it just came back.
अच्छा,
the fortunate thing about Munich, what happened was that everyone was doing MUNs. सही है, सारे institutions के MUNs हो रहे. So what that gave was that all eyes came for Munich. So everyone who was losing in the MUNs, that were happening within the city, they wanted to come to Munich to actually win an award. उनका थोड़ा ego boost हो जाए and everything. And then my team was like, it's not gonna work out because previously आपके पास जो साल गए हैं, they were not good. ठीक है, any sponsors we were calling, they were like, यार क्या बात कर रहे हो, आपकी इमेज, वो इमेज दैट इज बीन एसोसिएटेड बिकॉज़ obviously a brand's image is there. Everyone was calling and I was certain at a point it's gonna work out because I was actually looking around at other institutions who were having MUNs, having large numbers of people coming in, so that means people are interested in it. The only thing we had to bring them is that they come back and they get interested in IBA again. So that was a challenge.
So how did you overcome that?
So how did I overcome this? I will be very honest. ये जो सोसाइटी थी, इसके अंदर जब ये PSS सोसाइटी एक वाहिद सोसाइटी IBA के अंदर कि जिसके अलावा मेरिट के अलावा कोई चीज चल ही नहीं सकती है यहाँ पे। मतलब if you want to come in the PSS society, you need to know how to be able to organize a public speaking event. Either you need to know that, or you have worked in some format in MUN, or you have some event experience, मतलब उसको organize कराने का you have some form of experience. If you don't have that, और आप merit की basis पे नहीं हो, and you're recruiting people without that, your events, your society is gonna go downhill. So from day one till date, I made sure that everyone on campus who comes in have a form of merit. I took my executive council interviews. I would say that the people who were there who came for the interview, I took some of the toughest interviews. They cleared it, and the people who were behind my backs, I got names and I got this. I didn't take them because I wanted to take them, but when they came in front of me for the interview, they collapsed. They must have great skills, but you have interviews for a reason.
True.
So yeah.
Right, so that's quite an interesting experience. So let's talk about your Harvard journey. To be honest, क्योंकि सब यही जानना चाह रहे हैं कि कैसा हुआ, क्या एक्सपेरिमेंट था, what motivated you to go there कि जाना है और जीतना है.
Harvard journey, to go to the Harvard journey was the toughest part. मतलब इतनी आसानी से नहीं हुआ, जो दिख रहा है वो नहीं हुआ, उसके पीछे we had to go through, I would say, a lot of hardships. उसकी motivation ये थी कि when you are becoming the first one, because from 14 years I have not seen anyone going to Harvard. Say we have another business school alums who have been going to Harvard for like around 14 years now. IB has never been there.
अच्छा.
IBA was never been there. अच्छा, Umar Irfan जो हमारे म्यूनिक के फाउंडर थे, I think he told us that he has went to Harvard, but I'm not sure about it because I have not, justified. But तो हम लोगों को मेरा from day one था aim. मैं सोसाइटी में आया, मैंने कहा हमें हार्वर्ड जाना है, IBA को रिप्रेजेंट करना है. अब जब म्यूनिक हुआ, म्यूनिक के बाद it was a great hit, it was everything, but on campus and a lot of things, they were happening, and मैंने बोला कि let's go to Harvard, let's give it a best shot. अब कम आती है कि भाई हमारे पास जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स जो हार्वर्ड में आ रहे थे, from around, I have the book of Harvard, 31 different countries. 31 different countries, that means there were 72, there were 2 different teams from every country with experienced debate coaches. सही है. और जो हमारे पास दूसरा बिजनेस स्कूल लम्स है, they have been preparing for, I don't know, we prepared for 2 weeks. 2 हफ्ते हमने किया because म्यूनिक हुआ, म्यूनिक के 1-2 हफ्ते बाद हमें हार्वर्ड के लिए निकलना था. we prepared on the flight, we prepared in our hotel room, and we just went in. I told my team, I said, no one knows you, no one knows your coach, no one knows you're prepared or not. आप जाओ, give it all you have. आपने, for example, committee session start हुआ है, they said, are there points of motion on the floor? You are the first one. No matter what you speak, आप ऊपर से आओ. And fortunately we won, and we were able to, secure a position that, Lums was able to secure a position. And I'll tell you, a day before the results were announced, I met the Lums captain, and we had a pretty good discussion, and they were very certain that they're gonna win. We were not certain because this was our first time, but alhamdulillah we were able to go through.
अच्छा, तो ये बड़ा एक्सपीरियंस है. तो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट, आप चले गए, मतलब हाउ वाज द एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ इट? एनी कोई एक्सपीरियंस हम सीख सके, समझ सके, या समथिंग दैट वाज इंटरेस्टिंग फॉर अस?
हार्वर्ड के अंदर काफी सारे अच्छे एक्सपीरियंसेस थे. हार्वर्ड के अंदर आई विल टेल यू मेरा पहला एक्सपीरियंस. आई हैव बीन इन द आई बीन होस्टिंग एंड आई हैव बीन डूइंग पब्लिक स्पीकिंग, like I said, for around like 4 years. That means if someone hosts, that means they have a lot of confidence, they are able to speak publicly. It was, अच्छा, हार्वर्ड की कॉन्फ्रेंसेस जो होती है ना, वो रात में होती है. मतलब होटल में you're staying in the Marriott hotel, and you do the committee sessions जो होते हैं, वो 7 बजे स्टार्ट होते हैं, 8 बजे, because वो ओपनिंग सेरेमनी वो करते हैं, और काफी अच्छा भी होता है. रात के टाइम you're getting all dressed up and you're going to speak. 4 बजे आपकी ओपनिंग सेरेमनी, 3 बजे. उसके बाद जो the first day, the first night, the first session of Harvard was, I did not know मैं क्या करूं. It was a committee of 100 people, so you're competing against 100 people. I'm raising my card that I want to speak. I'm not getting recognized. The people who are interacting, आपके पास सारे गोरे हैं, they're interacting with each other, they're making a lobby. I'm not able to get into their lobby. I'm not able to speak. I'm not getting recognized, and I'm like, I'm here to win. I'm representing for the first time. I'm representing my institute. Believe me, उस रात हम लोगों ने कुछ खाया नहीं, कुछ नहीं किया. हम होटल रूम आए और हम सिर्फ सब सो गए खामोशी से. बिल्कुल. It was, the girls went in their room, and we went in our room, and we were devastated. और फिर मैं फजर में उठा, फिर फजर में मैंने फिर से, I gathered myself, and then I came back, and then I hit. हमने वापस से हिट किया. And the second day was much better than the third day. तो वो हुआ, and then the third day finally हम लोगों ने final nail in the coffin किया, और we took all of them by their necks, और हमने अपना ब्लॉग बनाया, और फिर अपनी लीड ली, और फिर आगे बढ़े. It was a competitive environment.
राइट. तो मतलब आई फील कि बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस आपको फेस हुए, एंड दैट्स क्वाइट इंटरेस्टिंग कि यार बहुत सारे लोग समझते बहुत आसानी से जीत सकते हैं. एंड तो मतलब और भी पाकिस्तानी थी अपार्ट फ्रॉम लम्स?
There were other individual Pakistanis.
तो उनके साथ कैसा एक्सपीरियंस था?
बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था. उनसे बातचीत होती थी. कुछ वही लोग थे जिनसे हमारी उर्दू में बात होती थी, और उनसे पूछते थे कि यार बिकॉज फूड का मसला है, तो वो बताते थे कि यार डाउन द स्ट्रीट हलाल फूड शॉप है, और ये है और वो है. बट जो जीतने आए हुए थे, वो एक तो हम जीतने आए हुए थे, और एक लम्स. एंड इन फैक्ट आई टेल यू, लम्स won the same award as we won. So they won a best delegate award, and they won an honorable mention award. We won an honorable mention award. I think they had like 8 students who were there. We had 4 students. They won. 3 of them won out of the 8 students. 2 of us won out of the 4 students. First time ever in IBA. First time. No debate coach. No one to train. Okay. No prior experience. Who you are. think that's a huge achievement.
True, I agree with that. That's really a huge achievement. और global scale पे ये जीतना कोई आसान बात नहीं है, in fact. And I'm really glad कि आप जैसे लोग IBM exist करते हैं, trying to raise the flag of the institute and Pakistan itself as well, and that's great to hear about that. तो moving on, let's talk about आपको challenges है, आपके experiences आपके हमने बात कर ली, but what are the lessons that you take out of this? मतलब पूरे experience को लेकर.
Out of the Harvard MUN or out
Harvard
of the PSS?
MUN, PSS, and everything that has gone through this year with you.
One lesson I would say out of all of it, कि आपको जब तक कोई नहीं हरा सकता, जब तक आप खुद हार ना मान लो.
अच्छा, बहुत ये इमरान खान वाली याद दिला रहा है.
इय्याका नअबुदु व इय्याका नस्तईन. आपको वाकई लिटरली आपको कोई आप पीपल कैन बी आफ्टर योर लाइव्स, ठीक है, पीपल कैन ट्राई टू टार्निश योर इमेज. IBA's Munich was in competition with other MUNs as well, not just IBA का एक इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज कराना, नॉट जस्ट इंटरनल एक्सटर्नल भी IBA का. तो आपको कोई भी नहीं हरा सकता जब तक आप खुद हार ना मान लो. एंड द थिंग इज कि हम लोगों ने फ्रॉम डे वन वी वर लाइक एक माइंडसेट के साथ चल रहे थे कि हम लोगों ने एंड दिन तक इसको चलाना है और खड़े रखना है. सही है. सो आई थिंक वन लेसन इज दैट यू नीड टू बिकम मेंटली स्ट्रांग. You need to be, I will say that people can try their level best. Anyone can try their level best for positive and negative. Positive mein they can try their level best to help you out, but they can't do it unless you want to do it for yourself.
True. That's something that everyone could learn here. मतलब and it's great to hear from your experiment क्या है आपने सीखा ये सारी चीजें, and it's been a great journey. अब हम पहले बात की थी म्यूनिक के हवाले से. म्यूनिक के हमने we discussed about Munich and the challenges that Munich faced and how did you overcome those challenges. But overall आप you talk about the Munich journey itself and IBA का brand जो white collar है, तो we talked about that initially as well. तो मतलब what do you think अब आने वाले जो delegates है, ये future जो आपके successes हो गए, उनके लिए क्या एडवाइस है, क्या वो कैसे हो सकता है?
I will say
same with the Harvard man as well, उनका जब वो वहाँ जाएंगे.
One advice, Munich has been a great marketing place for IBA. IBA is by far the well-known institute of Pakistan. Everyone knows about it. Everyone thinks IBA standard is this. All right. Munich has, alhamdulillah, after this year has raised the standard again. Okay. We are a great marketing tool for IBA as well. Right? Because we are a student society. Successors के लिए सिर्फ ये होगा keep the merit. Merit की basis पे जिस तरह IBA recruit करता है अपने students को, मैं उन्हीं students को merit की basis पे आप PSS के अंदर recruit करो. And I think that goes for all the societies. You recruit on merit, आप हमेशा you'll be successful. And for the Harvard MUN, जब आप पहला, the first step is the hardest step. ठीक है. So for example, I think there is this picture where there are lions moving. So the lion and they're moving through snow. जो तो पहला शेर होता है, he's the one getting the snow out.
Right.
The people behind him have the way because वो जब चलेगा तो उसके पीछे तो रास्ता छूट जाएगा. So the first step has already been taken. All you have to do is upscale it. Upscale it.
That's really a great advice for all those students who are watching, और उनको थोड़ी insight मिली, advice मिल गई, and the challenges that you faced and the journey of Harvard MUN itself. तो let's move towards the end. हमारे कुछ rapid fire सवाल है. अब before we move, अगर आपको कोई चीज़ रह गई है, अगर आप कुछ बताना चाहते हैं या बोलना चाहते हैं.
I think I have said all.
Right. So let's move on towards the rapid fire round. One word, anything that comes to your mind. IBA.
Diversity.
IBA administration.
Organized.
IBA student affairs.
Very organized.
अच्छा. IBA student societies.
Diverse.
Toyota.
We shouldn't have. Don't put this. Please don't put this.
अच्छा. So and anything that comes to your mind when you think about the word Munich.
White collar. Merit.
अच्छा. PSS.
Merit.
ठीक है. And your journey post IBA.
Exciting.
ठीक है, थैंक यू उस्मान फॉर कमिंग इन एंड वी हैड अ ग्रेट कॉन्वर्सेशन। आई होप यू ऑल ऑफ यू आर वाचिंग आपको भी पसंद आई, मुझे बहुत पसंद आए। मिलते हैं अगले एपिसोड में। अल्लाह हाफिज।